Xmx1G here, and I'm going to teach you how to make a Minecraft server on 1.7.5. First, you want to create a new folder and name it my Minecraft server. I have one right here, and it's like there's all that stuff, and exit out of that, and it's already taken, so I must name it my MC server. You can name it whatever you want, really doesn't even matter. Okay, what you need will be in the top left hand corner of my screen right now, and then I will show you how to get those things. You just go up in the spotlight right here and type in Textedit, this will pop up, and then new document, and where it says format, where my cursor or my mouse, whatever is in the top left hand corner, you want to click that, make plain text. You gotta make sure you do that. Then I will leave a description, I'm gonna leave what I'm about to put in the description below, which is #!/bin/bash, which is basically what lets people onto your server. And you just want to and if you type in no GUI, watch this, I didn't do it on this one, but if you do that, look what happens. It just, no GUI basically makes it to where this will not pop up. So if you do that, that would be amazing. And you just want to click Command S, which will save it, and then do desktop, and then we want to save it start dot, and then exit, and then we'll name it start.command, because whenever I try to do it, it never works. Okay, and see how it changed to that? It's because I had to do start.command. Then we need to go into Minecraft.com. Here's a Windows one, which we do not want, but here's this one, and you want to keep it, move it to that. And what I've seen is trouble with making a Minecraft server because of the 1.7.5 and the 7, which you just want to get rid of that so it will actually open up. You want to move this into there and move this into here. And you want to go back up to Spotlight and type in terminal. Whenever you type in terminal, I have to exit out of that since I opened my server. Terminal, it'll bring this up, and then you want to type in chmod +X, and then you want to leave a space so you can you can put your start.command right there, and then you click enter. You click enter, so it's basically a signature on a letter. Then you want to open up that start.command, and it will have the exit with that, and it will run all this stuff. And since I've already made a server, it knows what to look for, and whenever you first make your server, it will say what's it called? It's gonna say, dang it, I haven't made a server in forever. It should say warning. Yeah, it should say warning, and that's just saying that your computer's not used to this. Whenever it says done, you can just exit out of that, close it, and this is all the things you're gonna have. Banned IPs is where if I were to type in an IP and the date and banned by and banned until and reason, I could ban their entire IP. I can like if they have multiple accounts, they won't be able to get on at all. Ban players, on the other hand, makes it to where you only ban that certain player, not that IP. So if they do have another account, then they will be able to get on, which you wouldn't want that, because then they'll just grief your server if they did it. Logs is basically what happens in your server, like what's going on, who's going into creative, who's going into survival, who's saying what, when, why, how, where. And this is the Minecraft server jar, which basically runs everything. Ops is like, okay, you really do want to type in your name so you can go into creative mode to make your server cool, or if you're making a survival world, you just want to leave that blank so you can't do basically enable cheats. But since we're in a tutorial, I'll go ahead and do it. And server dot properties, so you are not able to open it with that, so you want to go to Textedit, always open with, and then open it. Okay, this is where it kind of gets crazy. See right here where it says world, if you want, if you made it a creative world and you made it look awesome and you just dragged it in here, it will not work. Only this one will work, because right here where it says level name, that's the only place that it will work. So if you and you have to get it down to the spot. So if I have a world called tutorial, yeah, I think that's how you spell it. If I have it like that, and I have a world down right here, and I just dragged it in, then it will work. But if you don't have it like that, then it won't work. So after you do that, you need to name that one or your other one, like your other map, that, so it will actually work, or it won't work. All these, server port. If you want to port forward, which you really need to do if you want to make an online server, to where if you want your friend across the street, if he's on a different network, or if he's just stealing your Wi-Fi, if he wants to get onto your server, you have to port forward. I'm not going to make a port forwarding video right now, or maybe I'll make it sometime in the future, but you have to port forward your router before you can make your server work. Just letting you know that. There's other port forwarding videos too. And whenever you port forward, you just want to leave this server IP blank. Build max height, I usually just add a 1 to that so you can make it really tall. Spawn NPCs, I usually leave that at false, so no NPCs come. Whitelist, I really don't like it when animals spawn, so I do that as false. Hardcore, false. You basically get all this. If you are making a server, if you want to make a popular server and you make it in creative and you want to use command blocks, you must put this as true or it will not work. Game mode 0, which is basically where if somebody else comes into my world, they will automatically be put on game mode 0. Player idle timeout, you just want to leave that at 0, or if you put it at 20, in 20 seconds they will be kicked for idling. Maximum players is, I usually leave it at 20, because if you skip back to where we were doing the where I did the copy and paste onto the text edit, if you saw where it said 1G, that's how many gigabytes, or 2G or whatever, that's how many gigabytes your server is using from your computer. So if you leave it at 20, your computer or your server really shouldn't crash. Which if it does, that's alright. It just means that something went wrong. and udistance 10, that doesn't really matter, it really doesn't even do anything. And generate structure is false, because if I'm making a creative world, I really don't want it to be there. Message of the day. I just put it as tutorial. You don't have to do that, but it just shows up right under your server name. So there it is. Now to start make it to where your Minecraft will start, you need to use start document. It will pull all this up, run Java and terminal, and all that stuff should pop up. Look, preparing spawn area 28, 44, 59, 76, 93, 100. Okay, now your server is up and running. All these servers right here work off the same IP, so whenever if I open this one will be on the same server as my Minecraft server, which is right here. So if you make multiple servers, you can only run one at a time, because that one is the only one that will work. And whenever you close that server and you open the other one, then that one will work, but it'll be off the same one. And I have it right here. See where I put the message of the day? It's right there, tutorial. 0 out of 20. And I can join it. And if I wanted one of my friends to join, all they'd have to do is type in the IP that I give them, which you will get whenever you port forward. And it's just loading it up. Logging in. And here we go. And apparently it put me in a snow biome. But yeah, that's how you make a server. And like my video and subscribe. And thank you for watching.